and just watch there. Yeah, keep. I reckon when you get past C, do a fairly dramatic indirect turn, just to get him out of the habit of going past C and falling in. That's it, yeah. Don't fall in.
Oops.
There, push him out.
It knows what it's doing, it's its own.
Good boy, well done. Ah, good. That's good, good, good.
Naughty, 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 naughty dog.
Okay, let's have a little walk. Good. And then, yeah, when he goes like that, that's a good back. Sit really nice with him. So I always say, sit like jelly. So basically you're bumping him whenever he's heavy, high or hollow.
I'm lightning a bit. I run out of leg.
Anyway, does that feel like it's working?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see that first transition?
Yeah.
You've got to try and catch that. And it's in the transition when he pops his head up. That's why I mentioned it in the first place, to just capture him so he stays soft in the neck and doesn't raise his head in the transition. Maybe get him lower. If you get him over low, over round, down there, and then do it. That's it. Then bump immediately. Good, well done, that's it. Right, you had about half a step of up and that's all. And you can teach him this to the extent that if he ever, say, gets very ridiculous and goes too high,
Yep.
you can actually then nudge him with that leg on the bolt and say, get your back up and your neck down. That's the neck, that's good. There's the neck, very good. See, well you probably can't see from up there, but the splenius muscle, that tram track muscle, was twanging all the way to his wither there. That's what you want to see. But if you get them round there, like that, you get them round with your hand, then,
Yep.
or even in the preliminary way, like through flexion, they only give you the splenius halfway along the neck. That's what I noticed. Whereas when you do it with your leg like this, you see that muscle bulging all the way from the ears to the wither. Here it comes again. Do it again. You'll see it in the light. There. That's it. Push him again. Leg. Push him down. Good. That's it. So you're making him let go of one set of muscles that pulls his head up hollow.
Yep.
And suspend his head from the splenius muscle. Very good. Okay, and when you change rein, just bounce. So feel like then when you bounce, because you can do it with your bouncing seat or your squeezing leg. Which do you find the easiest to do? Muscles just a tad lower than the outside, so you feel like your inside seat bone's a bit lower. Then when you change direction, bounce a little bit more with the other seat bone down, and then he'll come not only rounder but also softer and bend better when you change. Like that until the horse is through novice, and then after novice I start saying, now there's a new thing you've got to learn, and that is actually it's not just round in the long frame or like prelim, it's actually bring your back up and arch your neck a little bit. That's it. So you're telling him that with your leg pressure to push down with his nose a little bit so it arches his neck and gives you a bit more collection. That's it. Soft. So just say no more hollow, just stay. All you got to do is make his legs move, not go hollow. Yeah, that little bit. That little bit. which you can feel in your reins. Good, well done. Yeah, that's it. And once as soon as you get your first trot, start going bounce, bounce. Like you can actually really bang on it, and make it really so ridiculously black and white. Like, you know, when you bounce on the seat, he goes, "That is a horrible way to ride." He changes, he trials a new response. You sit like jelly. That's good. Yeah, bounce, bounce there if you have to. And bounce, good, till you can see his ears saying, "What the hell are you doing?" And then soft, good. He's teaching you to just go soft with your seat bounce. So there's an element of negative reinforcement in a seat when you do it this way. Very good, very good. Okay, now all you've got to do is straighten him a little bit, do an indirect turn, and Bob's your uncle. Good. Just to get that neck a bit straight, because it looks like it's a little, it could be...
It's a little bit out that way, so it's a little bit hollow on that one.
Ah, okay. Okay, well then do quite a big indirect turn to the right. Like really fold him. You push it over. That's it. Good. Well done. Have you tried this? You know when you go sideways in a half pass, it could be a leg yaw, it doesn't matter if he doesn't do half pass, but if he does, half pass with flexion left towards the long side, and before you get there, straighten his neck and kick him with your new outside leg. Over, make him really sideways. Yeah, good. Good. You got the front legs.
Yeah.
I never ever get obsessed about getting in front and not behind like a lot of people do, because it comes to be, I've never seen one that doesn't happen behind in the end if the rider doesn't hang on. Like, it's just a phase they go through. It's very uncomfortable for them to be like that. So I think you'll get it. Just if you get the front legs, just be happy with that. But make sure his body's parallel with the long side. Go as massively sideways as you can, so he's really, really motivated to change.
Yeah,
See,
make
make it quite.
a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's right. Make it quite steep, so he's saying, "God, I've got to change. I've got to change." So make him go sideways towards his leading leg, like really parallel to the long side, super sideways. Okay, you ready to do it this time? And make sure you, in your canter, your legs are definitely always different in a different position. I find that helps a lot. Over more, kick him over, 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 and then kick with your right leg. Yeah, good. Well done.